Well, Kat has been preparing us all week for what's to come over the weekend, and you have a pretty nice timeline that you're going to share with us about what we can expect.
What you can expect, but I can tell you the big thing this weekend is not going to be the snow. It's going to be the cold, unfortunately. We're already seeing a taste of that right now. So if you look at our JC Roof and Insulating camera in downtown Sioux City, you can see it looks pristine out there, but it's kind of deceiving. We are 9 degrees here in Sioux City. We have a northwest wind at 9 miles per hour, so it feels like temperature already 4 below zero, and it's only going to get worse from here. So we are looking at wind chill advisories for at least a small portion of the area tonight. We're also going to talk about this weekend snow, but more importantly, near record cold that's going to be moving in as we head into Sunday. So right now we are under a wind chill advisory for these counties in our northeast. This is where we could see wind chills anywhere from 15 to about 25 below zero. So it's going to be a cold one for you guys tonight. Now, satellite and radar is showing clear skies. That's going to really keep those temperatures cold. And then you add in those breezy winds, and of course we have those wind chills. Now, fast forward into tomorrow morning. We'll see our first chance for snow move in. So this is round number 1. It will continue to move as we go throughout the daytime to the east. It's going to be a quick little swipe of snow throughout the day tomorrow. We have a break Friday night and into Friday morning. This is where we could see some freezing drizzle as clouds start to build ahead of our next round of snow. That's going to be moving in throughout the day. Friday, heaviest snow most likely falling Friday night into Saturday, and then it's all over as we head into the later day on Saturday. So we are looking at snowfall accumulations for the first round, which is Thursday night. So this is tomorrow night only. We're looking at a trace to 1 inch possible throughout the area, but then we go into Friday and Saturday looking at an additional 3 to 5 inches with higher accumulations possible along the Iowa Great Lakes, so that Minnesota-Iowa border up there could see a little bit more. So we are looking at 1 degree tonight. It's going to be a cold night, especially when you add in those breezier winds. Even 15 miles an hour is going to make things feel pretty nasty. So those clouds will move back in as we head towards sunrise, and that's going to bring the chance for some light snow. So 17 degrees tomorrow, mostly cloudy, light snow. And as we head into the next couple days, this is what you can expect. Our first round starts tomorrow, and that's going to bring the chance for a trace to 1 inch. It's going to move in the morning from our western counties to the evening into the eastern counties, and that's what you can expect for tomorrow. Now, that second round starts on Friday. That means we could see some freezing drizzle in the morning. So yes, your Friday commute could be a little slick. Then that snow continues as we head into Saturday morning. So that snow will end on Saturday, and that means we're going to see 3 to 5 inches when it's all said and done, but those winds pick up at the same time. And that's when we start to see that Arctic air move in on Sunday morning. The low right now looks to be 18 below zero. That record is 19 below zero from 1983. That puts our wind chills 30 to 45 degrees below zero. So we are talking about Arctic cold here in Siouxland, with those temperatures bottoming out at 18 below zero Sunday morning.
Boy, I tell you what, that is absolutely brutal. And you bet. Kat was telling me earlier this afternoon, we're going to see just a brief respite from these cold temperatures, and then whammy.
Yes, we're going to actually see a little bit of a warm up, and that starts right now. Actually, we're hitting our low temperature here in the next hour or two, and then we're going to warm up throughout the night and into the day tomorrow, at least for part of the day. If you look at our sky cam right there, sponsored by JC Roof and Insulating camera there, and you can see downtown Sioux City, it's pretty cloudy. Our sun is setting out there. We are still seeing some flurries in some places, but it's 16 degrees out there. We have a southeast wind at 17 miles per hour. That means it feels like 0 degrees right now here in Sioux City. Now, satellite and radar showing that we do have some leftover flurries and light snow continue to move off to the east, and that will continue to move out very quickly. So we are going to have a break tonight in between snowstorms. So as we head into tomorrow, we'll start to see those temperatures continue to rise throughout the day. Could see a little bit of freezing drizzle, especially south of Sioux City, down into Wayne, Norfolk, Tacoma, Ottawa area. But then we're going to see that snow move in as we head toward the lunchtime hour, afternoon for the rest of us here in Siouxland, and that's going to continue as we head throughout the night. That heaviest snowfall is going to happen between Friday night and into Saturday. Now, that's going to really taper off into Saturday morning, and then that cold air really sweeps in. So snowfall-wise, right now, we are looking at 2 to 4 inches for the majority of Siouxland. Now, once we get up into our northern counties, counties, looking at 4 to 6 inches possible in those counties, but 2 to 4 for the rest of us. We're just not working with as much moisture as we were yesterday. So we are looking at a winter weather advisory for all of Siouxland. That is in effect until 9 p.m. And we have one county in a winter storm warning until 9 p.m. That means you're going to get a little bit more snow than the rest of us. So here's what you can expect for the weekend snowfall. We're looking at start tomorrow afternoon. It will end Saturday morning. Central and south will look at 2 to 4 inches. North looking at 4 to 6. And as we head into Sunday, that's when that Arctic cold reaches us. Looking at record cold, I actually have forecasted the record from 1983. That's 19 below zero. It's going to be the coldest air we've seen in 5 years. That wind chill is going to be 20 to 40 below zero, so it is going to be very, very cold. Looking at 14 degrees tonight, small dip in temperature, and then we're going to warm as we head toward tomorrow morning. We are looking at 26 degrees. Afternoon snow turning breezy, so we'll start to see those winds switch out of the northeast as we head throughout the afternoon and evening. And if you look at our extended forecast, you can see that we do have those temperatures sinking once we head through to tomorrow afternoon. We'll hit 15 degrees midnight Saturday night. Midday highs for Saturday are going to be in around the 0 mark. Then we will continue to fall into 19 below zero for Sunday morning. And yes, we are looking at wind chills 30 to 40 degrees below zero. So the snow, we've seen worse.
Yeah.
But the cold, it's been a while.
But then next week, 30s. So
30s,
there is hope.
yes. It's going to feel warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, after this weekend, it sure is. Kat, you've had a busy week, and finally it's the weekend, and tomorrow is the day that we're not looking forward to.
Yeah, that we want to stay inside, at least for the next 48 hours, starting right about now. Our temperatures are just going to plummet here in Siouxland. So if you look at our Lewis and Clark Specialty Hospital camera out in Yankton, this is kind of a screenshot there. And if you look, you can actually see some wind-driven snow out there right now. Now, we are looking at 14 degrees already in Yankton. North winds at 12 miles per hour, so it feels like zero. And temperatures are only going to sink from here, and they're going to sink quick. So if you look at satellite and radar, you can see now our snow has kind of taken a southerly turn out there. So we are seeing some slightly heavier snow here in the Sioux City metro. We have multiple waves of snow that are going to be coming through, and let me show you what that looks like. So we are going to continue to see snow as we head overnight tonight, and we're actually going to see a tiny little break throughout the night, but then into the early morning hours, more snow is returning, and then we're going to see everything clear out by lunchtime tomorrow. But unfortunately, that's when those northwest winds really kick in, and that's going to really sink our wind chills. So if you look at our snowfall accumulation, you can see we're expecting 2 to 4 inches across the majority of the area, but we are expecting 4 to 6 for our northernmost counties, and in fact, I think we could actually see above that, especially on that Minnesota border and cities surrounding that. So we are looking at those higher snow totals up to the north. So we are looking at a winter weather advisory for everyone here in the purple until noon tomorrow, a winter storm warning until noon tomorrow for the pink. And that's the areas we are seeing that higher snow possible. So we're looking at that heaviest snow is going to fall overnight tonight. It's going to end tomorrow morning around lunchtime. We're expecting central and southern Siouxland to get about 2 to 4 inches, but our northern counties 4 to 6 and 6 plus, I think, along that Minnesota border. So we are looking at those higher snow totals up to the north. But here's the big story. I mean, 3 to 6 inches really isn't a lot of snow, but we are looking at wind chill warning in effect as we head into lunchtime Sunday. So we are expecting a wind chill warning, and that's going to bring record cold to Siouxland. It's going to be the coldest air we've seen in 5 years. That means our wind chill is going to be from 25 to 40 below zero. It's going to start out a little bit warmer as we head throughout the afternoon tomorrow at 25 below zero, but we'll be hitting that 40 below as we bottom out with our temperatures Sunday morning. So we're looking at 16 degrees at midnight tonight. Our temperatures will continue to sink throughout the night, turning breezy, gusts to 30 miles per hour. So we could see some blowing snow when you wake up tomorrow morning. 3 degrees for our midday high tomorrow, with the temperatures continuing to sink throughout the day. By 5 p.m. we'll be well below zero, but we are expecting quite breezy conditions. Gusts to 35 are possible. That means our wind chills are really going to dive, especially as we head into Sunday morning. Check that out, 19 below zero. That is our record set in 1983. If we hit 20 below, we'll break it.
Oh, wow. All right. And I know that with temperatures like these, frostbite can happen in minutes. And another big concern is hypothermia. The CDC says about 1,300 people died from hypothermia each year.
Here are some ways to prevent it. Dress in layers, wear a warm hat and gloves, take off any wet clothes immediately, eat nutritious food. Ask your doctor if any medicine you're taking increases the risk of hypothermia, and if you live alone, ask a family member or neighbor to check up on you.
But most importantly, stay indoors tomorrow.
Stay indoors. That frostbite can happen in less than 10 minutes.
All right, thanks, Kat.